Hey guys, thanks for tuning back in. I am in Las Vegas, and this was when I was out there for EVCS. I rented an EV, a Polestar 2, and we had some charging adventures. Put 200 miles on the car in 3 days and didn't spend a minute inside of a casino except for passing through when I was there for at the show. So we just got off of the Bruce Woodbury Beltway in North Las Vegas, and as you can kind of see, we're going to this IONNA station that is off the highway. It is a neighborhood one. They have a variety of different spots to charge at, not just highway destinations, but as we've seen in some of the other videos, just neighborhood charging too. So I was here twice, and this video is a mix of kind of the two stops for video wise. And this is the first one open, but it looks like there will be 5 total stations in the Vegas Valley. Let's get charging. Welcome back to IONNA, this time in North Las Vegas. Polestar 2, and we are going to get started on my Chevy app. Charge here. Yes, please. 1B. It's pretty nice that you can do this through the Chevy app. Also for the discount. Okay, so I charged here last night and came into town, rented this car, and it only had 28% battery on it. So I needed to find some place, and I, of course, would come to an IONNA station if there is one. So was here for 13 minutes or something yesterday and grabbed 23 kilowatts. I don't know, we can see it on the screen eventually. But good charge. I never charged the Polestar before. All right, so we'll leave the door open because I like how it has all the information on there. So we are up at 145 and still climbing. We came in at 10%. We got up to 12. And we gotta go for a little while. So Nana cable, these are good. Actually, I haven't had a charge where it hasn't been really cold in a long time. It was 90 plus degrees here in Vegas today. So these are warm and warmed up and primed to make them nice and easy to use. So thumbs up for the Nana cable. Expected speed, it's been good. We got up to over 150. When I got here last night, there was nobody here. So I was alone on the 6 chargers. When I was leaving, there were 2 cars charging. Now when I got here, there's 3 cars charging. So that's 4 out of the 6 stalls are in use, including this guy, a BMW. So I'm not sure if I cut him down from over 200 or not, but sometimes you just got to share. So we're at 24% now, and I have to keep hitting this thing. We're still over 150 kilowatts, so that's good. Yeah, this is a nice place. It is a neighborhood. I came at it a different way today, so it's kind of close to one of their north kind of bypass highways, beltline highways, but I would not call this a highway destination. This is a charge up your car, go to Walgreens, run some errands while you're doing it, or just stay in the air conditioning because it's Las Vegas. So I don't think we are looking at some sort of highway. This is like a neighborhood rechargery. People who don't have charging at their homes can come up here and blast away for 30 minutes and be have their week's worth of charge. So in that way, good on IONNA for putting them in different places. This reminds me of Hanover Park when I was there outside of Chicago, where it's certainly not meant for jumping off and off the highway and being quick about it. This is, you're coming here to get a charge, and you probably live in this area, or you're me who comes as a tourist. So, but hey, this is the 11th IONNA station that I've been to. So I'm over 10% now. They've got 100 on the map at this point. And so 11 out of 100, you do the math. But it's one of my favorites. I know when there's an IONNA station in the area, it's one that I want to charge at because I know what's going to happen. I know what I can expect. So that's prime for me. Amenities, there's a bunch of stuff around here, but like I said, this is a neighborhood one. So if you probably live within 5 miles of this place. So amenities at that point aren't necessarily your number one concern. Just being here to grab some fast electrons and then get on your way about your week. Even to come up here for the tourist charge, it was a good half hour out of my way. So stopped and got some food, got some capriottis. There used to be one of those in Madison. I can eat the Bobby sandwiches at Capriotti's for days. Thanksgiving comes every day at Capriotti's with the Bobby. So one of my favorites, and we don't have any more in the Madison area. So had to stop and get that on my way up here. So it was good. Also, I'm going to get some In-N-Out. Don't have that around Madison, so I'll get some In-N-Out. And so I'm using this 30 minutes out of the way to get some driving in. Really like enjoying the Polestar 2, and also getting some other places, eating some other places that I don't get to. Minimal hassle. The biggest hassle for me right now is that there's a lot of other people around. I'm usually not here, not at a station recording when there's a bunch of people charging at them, just by the way that I time it. But second most is that this Polestar, for some reason now, is not keeping the screen on. So every time it shuts off, I have to keep pressing the brake so it doesn't stop. And I don't know enough about it to realize if there's something else I can do or not. So you have all my problems, but otherwise minimal hassle is super easy. I mean, I don't. My car is parked at the airport in Madison, and when I look on my app, it tells me, "Do you want directions to this place, or do you want to start charging?" So it's still connected to my car back home, but I was able to start it. Chevy gets a 10% discount with IONNA stops. So, and last night when I was here, this was already so it says 39 cents on the screen, but it was 20 cents. So another great IONNA charge, and it's priced right. It says 39 cents per kilowatt hour on the screen. And, even that would be a good price. Then I get a discount, and then it's also knocked down to have basically half price because this place opened 1 month ago now. One thing I will say is that being from a flyover land state in Wisconsin, also pretty flat, this might have the most spectacular view of while charging of any place short of the quick charge in Ashland with the view of Lake Superior. Put it right on that par. The mountains around you, Las Vegas isn't a valley, so I can see mountains on two sides. I used to live in Colorado, so I'm familiar with that, but I kind of miss it. And it's definitely something that you don't take for granted if you do live in a state that has the mountains, because when they go away and they're just rolling hills and farmland and stuff like that, it's a different look. Let's take a look around. So we are now at 50%, 51%, and we're still pulling over 120. It says our average is 139 and going down slightly, but yeah, it's staying pretty good. This thing charges better than the Equinox, I think, by a little bit. All right, so I'm going to stop it on the charger. One more quick check. Oh man, it is falling off the map. Stop. 1B. Sure. Yes. All right, it wants to go this way, so we're gonna let it go this way. And we will see you at the next charge.